Hey everyone, namaste and welcome. In today's session, we're going to master two super important reasoning topics. These are the kind of questions where you can easily score full marks in your exams. So let's get focused and begin. You know, the most common problem I hear from students is, ma'am, I just run out of time in the reasoning section. You know the answers, but you just can't get the speed right. Well, today, we're going to tackle that exact problem, focusing on how to be both fast and accurate. All right, let's jump right in. Our first topic is dictionary order questions. Now, these might look simple, and honestly, they are, but only if you know the right method to solve them quickly. So these 4 simple steps you see here, they're the foundation for every single dictionary question. It's a simple process. First, you compare the first letter. If they're the same, you just move on to the second letter, then the third, and so on. The moment you find a letter that's different, that's your key to figuring out the correct order. Okay, let's put this method to the test with a real question, shall we? We've got 5 words here: detective, deter, detachment, different, and dictate. Our job is to arrange them exactly as they would appear in a dictionary. Okay, so look closely. The first 3 letters DET are common in detachment, detective, and deter. So we have to look at the 4th letter. In detachment, the 4th letter is A, which comes before E. So detachment, which is number 3, is first in our sequence. Now let's compare detective and deter. Both start with DETE. Here's the rule. When the letters are the same, the word that ends first comes first in the dictionary. Since deter is shorter, it comes before detective. So deter, number 2, is next, followed by detective, number 1. So far, we have 3, 2, 1. Now for the remaining 2. Their second letter is I, which comes after E. Between dictate and different, the third letter C in dictate comes before F in different. So dictate, number 5, is next, and finally different, number 4. So, after arranging all the words, our final sequence of numbers is 3, 2, 1, 5, 4. See? The moment you follow the method step by step, the answer just falls right into place. Super simple, right? Okay, now for a little twist. Sometimes in the exam, they'll ask you for the reverse dictionary order. Let's try this with question number 5. Don't worry, the method for this is actually even simpler. You can see the difference pretty clearly here. Normal dictionary order is A to Z. Reverse is just the opposite, Z to A. And here's the trick. All you have to do is find the normal A to Z order first, and then simply flip that entire sequence backwards. That's it. All right, here are the words for question 5. Fenestration, feather, feed, feature, and feminine. So, what's our first step? You got it. We just need to find the normal A to Z dictionary order. Let's do it quickly. Okay, so if we arrange them from A to Z, the order is feather, feature, feed, feminine, and fenestration. In numbers, that sequence is 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. But the question asks for the reverse order, so we just read our sequence from back to front. It becomes 1, 5, 3, 4, 2. And there's our final answer, option A. Fantastic work. Dictionary questions should be a cakewalk for you now. So let's move on to our next topic and see how we can crack that. It's letter series. Think of it like another fun puzzle. Once you find the pattern, the question is solved. A letter series, just like the name suggests, is a sequence of letters that's following a specific hidden rule. Your job is basically to be a detective and decode that secret pattern. And here is a pro tip, a golden rule you should always remember. The moment you get your rough sheet in the exam, the very first thing you should do is write down A to Z with their number values. A is 1, B is 2, all the way to Z is 26. Trust me on this, it will save you so much crucial time. All right, let's check out question 9. The series is PNTU, NLRS, LJPQ, JHNO, and we need to find the next term. Why don't you pause for a moment and try to find the pattern on your own? Okay, let's break this down. We'll look at the first letter of each term. We go from P to N, then N to L, and L to J. Now, if you use your number values, you'll see P is 16 and N is 14. That's a -2. N is 14 and L is 12. That's another -2. L is 12, J is 10. Again, -2. We've found the pattern. So after J, which is 10, we subtract 2 and we get 8, which is the letter H. Now for the second letter in each term, we have N, then L, then J, then H. Hey, this is the exact same pattern we just saw. It's a simple -2 logic. So after H, which is 8, we subtract 2 again, which gives us 6, and that's the letter F. And as you can see, this simple -2 logic is being applied to every single letter position in this series. The third letter follows a -2 pattern, and so does the fourth. It's consistent all the way through. So once we put all our decoded letters together, we get our missing term, HFLM. This just proves that if you break a complicated-looking problem into smaller parts, it becomes so much easier to solve. Option A is correct. Great job! Let's do just one more practice question to make sure this concept is absolutely crystal clear. Question 12. MK, IF, EA, then a missing term, and then WQ. Now pay close attention. The pattern here might be a little different. Okay, let's analyze this pattern. Looking at the first letters, M, which is 13, goes to I, which is 9. That's a -4. Then I, which is 9, goes to E, which is 5, another -4. So the pattern is set. From E, or 5, we subtract 4, which gives us 1, and that is the letter A. Now for the second letters. K, which is 11, goes to F, which is 6. That's a -5. Then F, which is 6, goes to A, which is 1, another -5. So what's 5 less than A? Remember, the alphabet works in a cycle. If you go back 5 from A, you land on V. So the missing term is AV. Excellent work, everyone. We've successfully learned how to solve two very important types of reasoning questions today. Now, let's do a very quick revision of all the key points so you don't forget them in the exam hall. So always remember these key tricks. For dictionary questions, it's all about that careful letter-by-letter comparison. For reverse order, find the normal sequence first and just flip it. For letter series, use your number values to find that hidden mathematical pattern. And most importantly, don't forget that pro tip, write down your A to Z numbers as soon as you can. I really hope today's session was helpful for all of you. Now, I want to hear from you. What topic, from reasoning or any other subject, should we cover in our next explainer? Your feedback is incredibly important to me. If you like this explainer, please hit the like button, leave a comment with your feedback, and definitely share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future sessions. For more practice questions, join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. And if you want me to cover any specific topic, please let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to include it in an upcoming session. Thank you for learning with me today.